Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about what to do when you're triggered to porn. And I'm going to give you 5, call them habits, practices, or exercises that you can do in real time, in the moment, to help divert that temptation or help divert that trigger to viewing porn. Now, for those of you guys that are in the early stages of understanding your porn addiction and in the early stages of your reboot or your recovery, this may not be an exercise that's ready for you. This is somewhere along the lines of week 2 or 3 in our Reboot Your Life coaching program. Because in order for this to be effective, you have to understand where those triggers are and do a lot of that inner work to understand your porn addiction. But if you guys have already done that work and you've understanding of what type of triggers and how those triggers are leading you to acting out, then you can start replacing your porn habit or your use of pornography with these 5 simple exercises, habits, like I said, in real time, in the moment. So when you're triggered, what to do? Well, the first thing, we did an entire video on this that I'm gonna link up right here. So the first thing you can do is understanding that when you're triggered to porn, a stress response is occurring. You've now taken your body from a parasympathetic state into a sympathetic state. And if you don't understand what that means, it's not really that big of a deal, but just understand that when your heart rate is elevated, when you get out of that state, this is when you're in a fight or flight. This is why you may suffer with some attention deficit disorder or lack of focus, because you're living in a stressful state. So when you're triggered to porn, how can you bring yourself back into a calm, restful, rest and digest type of state? Well, simply with a simple breathing exercise or 5 or 10 minute meditative practice. In the video, which like I said, I linked up here, we walk you through the Calm 6, which is simply just 6 long inhales with slow exhales. And what this has actually been proven to do scientifically is it actually will take you from that sympathetic state, rest or digest, or fight or flight, like I said, where you're anxious, your heart rate is elevated, and bring you back down into a calm state where you can actually be present and make intelligent decisions. The second thing that I think could be a very effective tool for you to use in this moment is a journaling practice or a journaling exercise. You know, I coach all my guys and we walk around with our journals with us all the time. So when you're triggered, simply stepping away, removing yourself from the environment that you're in, finding a nice quiet place, whether that's outside underneath a tree, in a different office, sitting at a table, just get away from the current environment that you're in and just sit down for 5 or 10 minutes and journal about what you're currently feeling, what you're currently going through. Get aware of your emotional states, get aware of the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that are driving you towards wanting to view porn. And in the same time, write about what the negative outcomes would be if you followed through and acted upon your triggers and temptations. So that would be step number 2, is a simple gratitude or journaling exercise. The third one, and I think this is extremely powerful to be used both in real time, but also as a proactive measure or to help you in not falling victim to some of these triggers, is in the moment, the minute the thought, trigger, or feeling comes that you want to go view porn, pull your phone out, connect with somebody, reach out to them. It doesn't have to be your spouse. It doesn't have to be your significant other. It doesn't have to be your accountability partner. Just sharing love, sharing connectiveness with another human being. Send them a note. Hey, I know we haven't spoken in a really long time. Just want to let you know I'm thinking about you right now. And if there's anything I could do, let me know. You're in my thoughts, you're in my prayers. Just share that love. Send it out there and trust me, in doing that, in putting somebody else's life before yours, those triggers and temptations to go view porn and that selfish habit and instant gratification that you've been seeking will slowly dwindle away. Trust me on this. If you quickly want to get over the temptation to go objectify women with pornography, the quickest path is by simply reaching out to another human being and soul and letting them know how much you care about them and how important they are in your life. The fourth effective and real-time tool is get outside. We live in boxes, we live inside, we live indoors, artificial air, artificial light, artificial stimulus. We were created to connect with nature. We were created to be outside. So in a moment like this, put your phone down, step away from your computer, step away from the act of actual whatever it is you're you're getting involved in. Get outside, 10-minute walk, breathe in some fresh air, get some sunlight in your eyes, vitamin D. Just be one with nature. Slowly disconnect. And once again, all of these practices are meant to bring you back to being present in the moment, because in the present moment, you are not viewing porn. In the present time, you are not viewing porn. Your porn is a triggered response from something that is fearful, normally associated with something in your past, which is, like I said, this is not going to be the first step to overcoming this. This is really once you've kind of identified where your triggers and weaknesses are. So fourth thing is to get outside for a fresh breath, 5-10 minute walk, low impact, just connect with nature and get some sun in your eyes. And then the fifth one would be for a short, exercise bout. Obviously, we put this fifth and put this last because this one is going to be probably the least easiest for you to do because it's going to require space and time. But even if it's 10, 15 minutes of a high impact, high intensity, something like a Tabata workout, something like, burpees, imagine if every time you were triggered to porn, you could plot down and do 15 to 20 burpees. A, think of what would happen to your porn habit, but B, think of what would happen to your physique. If every time you were triggered to view porn, you looked at it as an opportunity to build your greatest body and you do something proactive with that energy that you're about to go, waste on porn and masturbation. So that's it, guys. Like I said, real-time habits, real-time exercises that you can literally take today. The minute you step away from this video, first time you're triggered to porn, breathe, journal, connect with somebody, get outside and exercise. You don't have to do all 5. Start with 1. But if you could stack a few of them together, get outside, meditate underneath a tree while, immediately after reaching out to somebody and connecting with them, and then go for a quick jog, boom. Imagine how that could instantly change your life. So that's it, guys. 5 exercises that you can literally implement today to help you when you're triggered to go view porn. So that's it, guys. Hope you did find value in this video. If you're looking for some help and you're looking on creating a life after your porn addiction, you've identified that what you're participating in, that your habits in porn and masturbation are holding you back from ultimately becoming the man that you were created to be, hit that first link in the description box down there. It's www.the7stepguide.com. This is our free book, 7 Steps to Creating a Life After Porn, where we walk you through creating a vision for your life, understanding your triggers, putting an action plan into place, but then also having the belief in yourself and holding yourself accountable to follow through and execute upon this. And if you guys are looking, to join a coaching program, we are opening up spots in our Reboot Your Life coaching program. Connect with me on Instagram at @TheSuperhumanFrank, or right there, once you click and download that free ebook, you have an option to book a call with myself or somebody on my team here, and we can explain to you how this program will work. But that's it, guys. Frank Rich, another week of incredible videos. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Also, comment, like, share it with whoever you think can find value in this video. But we'll be back tomorrow with another video to help you break free from your porn addiction and ultimately become the man that you were created to be.